the question that has evolved, I recorded you once before, but then another question has sort of come up. I've been asking people about what they feel about chemtrails. Now, obviously, I know that you know about chemtrails because it was you who first convinced me that, okay, they were real.
The questions.
Yes. There's no point in us discussing do they exist. We bloody know fine they do.
Yep.
I'd just like to know what your feeling is about why it's being done and how we get them to stop it.
Okay. I think there are multiple reasons why it's being done. We already know that there are weather derivatives, and once you control the weather, then and because it's controlling food as well, there are those things involved in it. So there's not only geo-engineering and weather control. There's also, it's documented everywhere, that the Air Force, various air forces use what they call, I've forgotten it. Anyway, it's reflective bits of plastic, bits of aluminium that will reflect, so therefore it cannot be picked up on radar. So we know that's going on. We know that they spray stuff for cloud seeding. We know that there is aluminium, barium, bromide, along with other things, including microscopic organisms they can trace the DNA, which is from not only human DNA but also animal DNAs that have been found in it. Just recently, evidence has come forth from Canada. Somebody wrote into a particular MP, I can't remember who his name is, but this is eminently find-outable about, and he was asked to please let this person know through the Freedom of Information Act exactly how much and what has been sprayed in the skies. He sent him a letter back saying that there were all different sorts of things being sprayed, and he couldn't precisely tell this person what was being sprayed or even where they were being sprayed. He could give them the information that he could find out, but because a lot of it was privatised, they were corporations that had some sort of freedom to do this. So the evidence actually is this letter from the Canadian MP saying that yes, they're spraying, and he's going to forward this information to the person that asked the question. And he's also saying that there are certain things that they don't know about because it's in the hands of the corporate bodies. So already more evidence is coming through. So we're talking weather control, we're talking food control as well. And the elements that are in there would indicate that this is for a general dumbing down of the human population. When you have too much aluminium, barium, bromide, and God knows what else, they're even suggesting there's nanotechnology in there. So one could quite easily...
A question that at this point I get asked, why do they want to do that?
Why dumb us down? Yes. Why put fluoride into our water supply? Why give us GMO crops that are not actually sustainable in as much as they will poison you? Our food supply is poisoned with aspartame. When you really start looking at it, fluoride in the water supply. So if you target the water supply and the food, and then you're left with the air. So the air is being filled also with stuff to dumb us down. Now, why would they want to dumb us down? Because it's so much easier to control a populace that does not freely think and ask questions. This is a procedure that's been a long time in the planning. It's not somebody's idea about... This is a plan that is forthcoming.
So
and sorry, what did you say? So it's a plan to dumb the people down. We have been enslaved for thousands of years. When you really look at it, we're all in a prison and we haven't got any bars. But the amount of people that get up in the morning, go to work, slave, and bring home a pittance, while the 1%, if you like, or the elite, or whatever you wish to call them, the bankers, give them whatever name, but they are a few, and they have the money. And if you've got the money, then you've got everything. And we...
Not everything.
No, I meant you've got control.
I wanted to ask you, because how do we counteract that?
Right. How do we counteract it?
Because we do know that we can.
We do know that we can. Yes, we do. Science. I love science. Especially on the quantum physics, quantum mechanics side, is now showing that our thoughts actually have an energy and can be measured. Our thoughts. So if the powers that were have their way, then all we're going to ever think about is negative stuff and how helpless we are and how small and victimised we are, when actually the truth is complete opposite, and they don't want us to know. They'd rather us not know anything about it at all, but the truth is that we're extraordinarily powerful and together. And that's what's happening worldwide. The unity is happening worldwide. Whether you can see it or not matters not. Whether you believe it or not matters not. It is happening. And so I'm afraid they've lost the battle. There are so many people now on the globe that can talk to each other. That's why they really want to control the internet. They started, but they won't. It's useless. What they're fighting against is our, not enlightenment, is our transition from a left-hand logical thinking brain into the right space, which is the right-hand side. And those two together, like male and female in absolute union, is what is happening. It's called evolution. And there's no stopping that. So it doesn't matter how much they streak all of that, because we can think our way out of this. And there are groups of people that are coming together with that thought and that knowledge. Now